You spin around, arm outstretched, your face still up to the sky. You're lost in your own world, enjoying the rare freedom that comes with the rainy days. Your simple dress clenches to you as you frolics, and you smiles, completely absorbed in the moment. Jungkook's luxurious car roll-ups to the estate entrance. His attention initially focused on the numerous business calls and meetings he's dealt with all day. As he steps out of the car, his gaze shifts, and he catches sight of you in the distance, dancing and laughing in the rain. His eyes widen in surprise and curiosity. What is she doing? He watches you from afar, intrigued by your carefree demeanor amidst the harsh weather. He's never seen anyone embarrass the rain like this. Most people would avoid it, not reveal it. Jungkook decided to approach you, his footsteps barely audible over the rain. He notices you shivering slightly and sees an opportunity to step in. Gently but with authority, you are going to catch a cold out here. You spin around, your eyes wide, as you see Jungkook walking towards you. His pristine suit and the serious expression on his face stand in stark contrast to the helpful scene you are part of. Oh, I didn't think anyone would notice me out here. Raises an eyebrow. It's hard to miss someone dancing in the rain. Here, let me help you. He approaches and removes his coat, trapping it over your shoulder. You shiver slightly as the warmth of the coat envelops you, but you smiles up at him gratefully, smiling. Thank you. I guess I didn't think I needed rescuing. With a hint of smile, it's not about needing rescuing. It's about being sensible. You look like you're pacing. Jungkook gets softened and he starts to genuinely admire your resilience and the way you embrace life's simple joys, even in the face of adversity. Start to feel the effect of your time in the rain. You begin to shiver uncontrollably, and your face pales. Jungkook notices immediately. You're not looking well. We need to get you inside and warm. I'll be fine. I just need a moment. Jungkook takes your arm gently but firmly, guiding you towards home. He is surprisingly tender. His usual cold demeanor was replaced with genuine concern. You are in no condition to argue. Let's get you somewhere warm. Cook helped you inside, and immediately the warmth of the mansion surrounded you. He led you to the living room and sat you down on the plush couch. Your lips had turned slightly blue, and you shivered as the cold air clung to your skin. Without a word, Jungkook disappeared for a moment, returning with a towel, dry clothes, and the blanket. He leaned in front of you, gently drying your hair with a towel. His hands were careful, as if he was handling something delicate. Something he didn't want to break. Voice trembling. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's not about worrying me, but please take care of yourself. I can't see you like this. I'm not used to being cared for like this. My parents, they never. I'm just not used to it. Jungkook gazed softened even more, and he reached out, placing his hand gently on your cheek. You are not with them anymore. You are with me now, and as long as you are with me, I will make sure you are cared for. Do you understand? Your eyes filled with tears, tears of relief, of gratitude. You were still resting in bed, comfortably nestled in Jungkook's arm. His warmth and presence made you feel safe. The world outside their cozy room. Your heart sank as you saw your parents' name flash on the screen. Jungkook looked down at you, his brow frowned in concern. He could see the panic in your eyes. Without a word, he gently took the phone from your hand. His expression hardened as he answered the phone. Hello. Your father spoke with the same biting tone you had owned a feeling. We are coming to visit. Be ready. The call ended. Jungkook clenches his throat, his eyes darkened as he looked at you, who was already trembling at the thought. Seeing them again, I don't want to see them, Jungkook, please. Jungkook gazed softened as he cupped your cheek, his thumb gently brushing over the tear that had started to fall. You don't have to worry, I'm here. I won't let them hurt you again. He made you sleep because he was scared. You start cleaning the living room. You have almost forgotten about your parents because of Jungkook. The doorbell rings. You go to open the gate. As soon as you open the gate, the fear that was surpassed Some time our compound, Jungkook is talking on the phone and come down the stairs, but as soon as he sees your parents, they cut the cord and stand near him. So this is where you live now with him. His eye flipped to Jungkook, and it was clear that despite the mafia boss father, your father wasn't impressed. Jungkook remained silent, and by it, you really started getting this treatment. I thought this was only for him, as she laughed mockingly. Of course, I will give that because the princess deserved that treatment. Looks like you didn't get that's why you're saying. Your mother's jaw dropped and you're trying to control the laugh because as long as you're with Jungkook, you're safe. So you live in luxury, you have always been lazy and now you're just sitting here being burdened on your husband. You heard some of the insult comments I expected to before you could even do it. Jungkook leaned forward with a playful smirk on his face. Actually, she's not being burdened, she's living like a queen. You know, kind of like how I assumed you would raise her, but clearly I was mistaken. Your father's face hardened, but Jungkook wasn't finished. He put his coffee down and stood up, towering over them with his charismatic presence. A queen don't make us loud, she's always been a burden. Good for nothing. You flinched at your mother's word, but once again Jungkook was faster with his response. A burden? Funny, the only burden I see here is the two of you standing in my house. But don't worry, I won't charge you rent for the entertainment. Don't think you can protect her forever. She's weak, you will see she'll crumble under pressure. Jungkook let out a chuckle, making the atmosphere even more. Crumble? You mean like how you crumbled when you sold her off because you couldn't handle raising a strong daughter? Yeah, I'm sure I'll crumble just like that. Your father's face turned red with anger, but Jungkook kept his calm, throwing in some playful sarcasm to keep things light. You think this little arrangement is going to last? Once he realizes what you really are, by and he'll throw you out too. It's only a matter of time. You're about to speak up, but Jungkook gently grabbed your hand and squeezed it. He has this under control. Throw her out? That's not really my style, but if you're so interested in getting thrown out, I could make an exception starting with you two. You couldn't help but stifle a laugh. The way Jungkook handled the situation was not only savage but hilarious, and its delivery. You have no respect, how dare. Jungkook casually walked over to the door, opening it wide with a dramatic gesture. There's the door. Feel free to show yourself out before I help you find it. There was a brief moment of stunned silence as your parents stood frozen, trying to process what had just happened. Your mother opened her mouth to retort, but Jungkook wasn't there. And if you want to try your hand at insult again, I suggest doing some research first. You're clearly out of practice. We will brag this isn't over. I'll be waiting, but next time bring better insults. These were the sound of the door shutting echoed in the house. You stood frozen, your eyes wide locked into Jungkook. You still couldn't process how effortlessly he had handled your parents. Something you had never been able to do. Jungkook turned to face you, noticing your stern expression. What you look like you have just seen a ghost. You blinked a few times, still processing before you shook your head with a soft laugh. I can't believe you just said all that. I've never seen anyone talk to them like that. They usually get their way with everyone. Jungkook walked towards you, his gaze softening through the playful smirk remaining on his face. Well, I guess they just meet their match. No one get to treat my wife like that. His words sent a warm feeling through your heart, and for a moment you felt your heart skip a bit. It wasn't just what he said. There was tenderness in his voice that you wasn't used to hearing from him. You really didn't have to do that. Jungkook gently lifted your chin with his fingers, making you meet his gaze. His eyes were soft but firm, filled with protectiveness that made you feel safe. Seriously but firmly, I had to. You deserve better than that. I won't let anyone make you feel less than you are, not even your parents. Your breath caught in your throat. You had always known Jungkook to be cold and distant, but in a moment like this, he showed you a side that made you feel cherished, cared for. Your lips curled into a shy smile, your heart raising as you feel a deeper connection forming between you both. Softly with a teasing smile, are you sure you are not just doing it because you enjoy shutting people up? Jungkook chuckled, the sound deep and warm before leaning in slightly. Maybe a little, but mostly because it's for you. You blush deeper at his worst, your eyes flickering down to avoid his intense gaze. Jungkook noticed his smirk growing as he took a step closer, closing the distance between you both. What's with the shy look? You're not used to your husband being this sweet. It's just different. You're always so tough, and then you say things like that. Leaning closer, his voice soft and teasing. What can I say? You bring out a side of me no one else does. The closeness of his body, the warmth in his voice, and the intensity in his eyes made your heart flutters. You feel the nervous excitement bubbling inside you, unsure of what to say. Jungkook sensing your nervousness, leading in just a little more. So your faces were just inches apart, whispering playfully, "You like it when I'm sweet to you, don't you?" Maybe Jungkook's eyes twinkled with amusement as he brushed a strand of hair away from your face. His touch is said gentle and lingering. Good, because I plan on treating you like this from now on. After all, you are the one I care about the most. Thank you for everything. You don't know how much it means to me. Jungkook up tightened around you slightly, and he pressed a gentle kiss to the top of your head, his lips lingering there for a moment. You don't have to thank me, just stay with me, and that will be enough.